it's Legit Man is here. Today I'm gonna be talking to you about first time I ever fought some kid, and I recommend not fighting because there's really no fun in doing it. I mean, yeah, you get to beat someone up, but that's basically it. So, anyways, so basically we're just gonna get into it. I'm not gonna say any names, but we'll call this kid George. George, okay. George, he was a troublemaker. He never listened in class, and he was really bad at football. So we were on the football team one day, and I saw him, and I was like, that kid over there is really annoying to my friend. I said he really sucks in football too, because he couldn't catch a ball to save his life at all. He couldn't catch a ball. He had no hands at all. But anyways, so later that day, I go home. I come out of school, and it's pretty early in the morning, so I wasn't up. I wasn't all there. I was still like sleeping basically. And what happened was, he comes up to me in the early morning. He's like, "I heard you talking trash," and I was like, "When?" And he's like, "Excuse me." And he's like, "Well, I didn't hear you, but I heard you talk. I heard someone say you were talking trash about me." And I was like, "Who told you?" And he didn't say. And he's like, "It doesn't matter. It just matters that you're talking trash." And I was like, "Okay." And he's like, "After school, meet me at the side of the school," which is where like everybody goes to fight, like, cause you can't see kids back there. You can't see anything back there. Anyways, so I go back there, and he's waiting for me after school. And he's like, "Look who's decided to show up." And I was like, "Well, yeah, I'm not gonna chicken out." And so he gets ready to fight. He gets in his fighting stance. And basically, I do too. I know that sounds kind of cheesy, but you know, we're there to fight. We're not there to talk trash. So basically, he throws the first punch, and of course he misses because he really sucked at fighting. I mean, he landed good punches to the chest and like the shoulder, and that was it. But he punches, I back up, and I punch him back. And basically, after that, we start getting into wrestling, and I try to get him on the floor, and he tries to get me on the floor. And I hear this kid out of the corner like, "Start using your hands." And so basically we pushed each other off, and we started hitting each other really hard, and I got tired of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna like slam this kid into the ground and walk off. So that's basically what I did. I picked him up and I slammed him down, and I walked off, and that was the end of that. But there's more. So the next day I go back home, and I go to bed, and I come back, and I hear people say he wants a rematch, and I'm like, why? I beat him the first time. And then I actually see him coming up to me. He's like, "I want a rematch today." I was like, "Why? I already beat you." And he's like, "I just want a rematch." So I was like, "Okay." I was like, "Same place?" He's like, "No, just meet me at school. We'll find out what we're doing." And so I meet him in the front of the school, and basically he says, "We're just gonna fight here in front of the school." And I was like, I didn't think about it. I was like, okay, time to fight. But now that I think about it, that's kind of retarded. Why would you fight in front of school where everybody can see you? Anyways, everybody crowds up on us, and basically he throws the first punch again, and he hits me in the shoulder, and I back up. I hit him back like really hard, and I hit him in the chin, and basically he gets all mad, and he tries to throw a really hard punch, and I did it at the same time too. I tried to throw a punch at the same time. Basically what happened is I got caught up on his foot, and I tripped, and as soon as I tripped, he punched, and it went right over my head. So if I wouldn't have like tripped, I would have probably got hit in the head pretty hard. But anyways, like after he punched, the teacher came out, and he's like, "Hey, what's going on over here?" And he pulls us out of the middle of the ring, and he tells everybody, he's like, "Go home, it's after school." So basically everybody leaves, and I go to the office with the guy, we'll call him George. I go to the office with George. Basically they make me and George write down what happened, and we had basically the same stories, same everything. And they gave us 3 weeks or 3 days of OCS, which is basically on-campus suspension, which means you're stuck in a cubicle all day, and you don't do anything but read books, paperwork, and a bunch of reading. And the the thing that I liked it because there's a lot of quiet in there. Like you had all the time to study and get all your work done, which is pretty cool. I enjoyed it because I didn't really have to worry about other kids talking or getting on my nerves. So yeah, I actually enjoyed it. So, but I would never go back there again because that just means you got in trouble. But anyways, after that, after the 3 days were up, we had to go to a counseling session after school, and we go, and the nurse or the counselor is basically like, you guys have you guys made up yet? And we're like, no, not really. And she's like, I want you guys to say sorry and right now. And we said sorry to each other, and she's like, okay, now shake hands. And we shook hands, and that was the last time I saw him because we had to switch classes because of course like they don't want us in class with each other because we fought. So basically I got kicked out of my classes, and yeah, that's basically what happened. Like I said in the beginning, don't fight. There's just really you're just there because you fight. Like there's really no winning with it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. And until next time.
Friendly UAV inbound. Neutralized. Lightning strike coordinates received. Friendly Cerberus inbound. Sheriff down. Origin store. Fire breakdown.
Care package awaiting orders. UAV ready for deployment.
Prophet requesting eyes on enemy positions.
Establish perimeter at 10,000 feet AGL. Supplies dropped. Exiting AO.
We're winning this fight.
UAV MTL 50% check.
Hostile UAV spotted.
Hardened sentry ready to deploy.
Hardened sentry online.
UAV departing AO.
Can confirm. Ice. All mission objectives met. Prep for evac. This is the future of armed conflict.
How many have we won? I've lost count.